Alexandra Gazita Anderson.
Hello. How are you? Thank you so much for staying so late. This is my second testimony, so my apologies for being a little shaky and a little nervous. But
Could you just state your name for the record?
Okay. I'm Alexandra Gazita Anderson. I'm from Southington, Connecticut. I am the person who had collected close to 20,000 petitions over the course of the past 10 days to try to stop this bill from progressing forward. And with those petitions, they were delivered last week on the 19th to really plead with you to not move this piece of legislation anywhere. And I'm here again today to ask you the same thing. With those petitions, we've received over 2,000 letters. I have provided a copy of my testimony with a link for everybody. Take a look at that petition, take a look at everybody who signed it and the letters that are associated with it. And it was truly an amazing experience for me to be able to engage so many Connecticut residents. And they ranged from competitive shooters to former veterans, to former Marines who are veterans. We had testimonies from teachers. They were mothers from Hartford and Bridgeport and Waterbury, suburban women's sporting clubs. It was really just a collection of people that is truly impressive. And we all wanted to ask you to stop this legislation and withdraw this bill. Aside from the petition itself, I'm also here on behalf of Southington School Safety Initiative, which is a group of 350 mothers. And for the past 3 years, we have been asking the state and our town to provide school security for Southington schools. We have worked with our town government. We have worked with the state legislature. We're trying to ensure that practical security solutions are present within the school systems of our state. This is not something that requires extra revenue stream. We have asked for 3 things that enable security at our schools, which is personnel, security, and barriers. We're looking to try to introduce security officers, so resource officers who are integrated as part of our school system, who are operating as part of the school community, and none of our solutions or none of our requests include anything that's remotely close to what Representative Gilchrist is proposing. We have been asking for this for 3 years, and we all of the moms in our group, all 350 of us, we oppose the ammunition tax, and we don't think that this is an effective way to raise money at all. We also are not looking to pass a policy that violates people's rights. We believe this is an unconstitutional piece of legislation. So together, between 19,000 petitions, 350 mothers, I am pleading with you today not to move this bill forward. And if you are looking to really listen to so many people, we're talking thousands of Connecticut residents, please do the right thing here and just withdraw this bill. I'm happy to answer any questions whatsoever. I can talk about the submissions that we've received, and I can talk about the groups that are petitioning. And one of the most painful groups that I have seen that have signed these petitions are Connecticut residents that left the state. And I want to put specific reasons why they left. There's 2 reasons. This state is not friendly to rights and liberties, including the Second Amendment. And then the second reason why they left is that they were overtaxed and they're looked to escape. This bill is both. So I'm trying to understand, is this the right direction to move the state forward? And the other thing I'm asking is, what does it actually take for me to try to stop a piece of legislation from moving forward if thousands of people at a public hearing with petitions signed is not enough?
Thank you for your testimony. Senator Wickos.
Thank you. And Alexandra, I just want to say, which I don't need to tell you, to keep up the advocacy on for Southington schools, for your kids, for the security. I know it's difficult to try to figure out sometimes why government moves so slowly when something seems like a no-brainer. But it's folks like yourself that really make a difference. You shared with us in 10 days, you got 19,000 signatures. People are just outpouring as to the reasons why they love the state, why they feel they have to separate from the state. And that says a lot. I was sharing with my co-ranking member, because we're sitting up here. I was so impressed by the number of people that came today for the very first time to testify, and they did phenomenally well. You're speaking from the heart. You're taking time out of work, out of your day, away from your families to come and practice democracy here at the state capitol. And I think it's incumbent upon all of us up here to hear your voices and listen to your arguments and act accordingly. And all I can say is you're doing the right thing. Stay encouraged and keep up the good work. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator. And I also wanted to just quickly say that I haven't worked with a ton of legislation in the past, and just having your support means a lot. We just really want to feel like we're being listened to, and I feel like a lot of people gave up. A lot of people think that their voices don't matter anymore. And they're in a situation that's somewhat difficult. They are at a point where it's sort of this defeatist attitude. Our government is going to do whatever it wants to us. It doesn't matter what we say. With this petition, I'm hoping to be the living proof that our voices matter, so do the right thing. That is all that I ask.
Senator Sampson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And thank you, Alexandra, for being here today. And thank you is not actually enough. That was a very inspiring speech that you just made here. And something I've been thinking about all day as people have come before the committee to testify is just how much I want to thank you, and I want to thank all of them for coming here, because you're not just looking out for your rights, you're looking out for my rights too. And in fact, you're looking out for the rights of everybody on this committee, even the people that don't want them. You're an inspiration. And I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to start your petition and to inspire so many other people to join you in the effort to stop this very, very bad law from happening. And I can't thank you all enough for being here.
Thank you so much, Senator. We're very proud to have you representing us.
Thank you. Any other questions? Seeing none, thank you very much for your advocacy.
Thank you.